Hey guys, let's get more news from Steelers, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Steelers' Patrick Peterson appears to deliver uncertain message on NFL future. Veteran cornerback Patrick Peterson has left little doubt that he will return for the 2024 NFL season. But in his latest tweet, Peterson didn't seem 100% confident that it will be with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Peterson addressed his NFL future on his X, formerly Twitter, account on January 25. "In control of my destiny, never in doubt," wrote Peterson. Year 13, thank you. Continuing to persevere while balancing various roles. What lies ahead? Year 14. Be back soon. Peterson spent his first season with the Steelers during 2023. It produced mixed results. While Peterson was a strong locker room presence and mentor to rookie cornerback Joey Porter Jr., his play was inconsistent. He is also now 5 years removed from his last Pro Bowl season and will turn 34 in July. For those reasons and his $9.775 million cap hit, NFL pundits have floated Peterson as a possible cut candidate early this offseason. When the Steelers signed Peterson to a 2-year contract last offseason, the deal was backloaded. That helped Pittsburgh create more salary cap space for 2023, but the team will pay for it now. In 2023, Peterson held a $4.225 million cap hit. It's difficult to speculate, but if the veteran had that cap hit again next season, he'd have a much better chance to remain on the team. But instead, Peterson's cap hit will more than double for 2024. Still, cutting Peterson probably isn't a guarantee, especially early in the offseason, because of the cornerback depth the Steelers lack heading into next season. Fellow cornerbacks Levi Wallace, James Pierre, Shandon Sullivan and Elijah Riley will all be free agents in March. Besides Peterson, Porter is the only Steelers cornerback currently under contract. WH0 played more than 50 defensive snaps in 2023. If the Steelers find additional cornerback depth, Peterson could still have a role with the team at safety. At the end of December, Peterson mentioned switching to safety as a possibility to prolong his career. Peterson played some safety at the end of the regular season because of injuries and a suspension the Steelers had at the position. Still, any argument with Peterson's future in Pittsburgh seems to end with his contract. The Steelers could save $6.85 million against the salary cap if they cut the veteran cornerback. According to Spotrac, the Steelers sit more than $14 million over the salary cap as of January 26. The team is going to have to make significant cuts and/or restructure contracts to make room to sign free agents. If Peterson was guaranteed to make a smooth transition to safety, then keeping him with his cap hit would be more likely. But based on his Pro Football Focus player grades, Peterson didn't shine at safety. The Steelers also aren't expected to be hurting for depth at safety in 2024. Minkah Fitzpatrick, Damontae Kazee, Keanu Neal and Trenton Thompson are all under contract for the 2024 season. Pittsburgh could also pursue bringing back veteran safety Eric Rowe, who was a key member of the team's practice squad at the end of the season. Steelers' George Pickens dubbed NFL's 9th most undervalued WR in 2023-24 season. In his second year with the Steelers, wide receiver George Pickens didn't enjoy the Pro Bowl season he and many fans anticipated. Still, he showed noticeable improvement from his rookie year, emerging in 2023 as the Steelers' leading wide receiver statistically and recording his first career 1,000-yard season. In fact, Pickens improved on all of his rookie season marks from 2022 to 2023, recording 63 receptions for 1,140 receiving yards and 5 receiving touchdowns in his second year in the league. Those marks were good enough to place George Pickens among the top NFL receivers in a metric devised by Penstakes.com using data from Pro Football Reference, in which receivers' total yards, receiving and rushing, are divided by their cap hit that season to determine the dollars per yard for each player. Pickens' 1,158 total yards to $1,534,586 cap hit ratio in the 2023-24 season was good enough for the 9th best mark among NFL receivers, with Pickins' dollars per yard sitting at $1,419. Pickens only ranks below receivers Josh Downs, Demario Douglas, Rashee Rice, Tank Dell, Rashid Shaheed, Nico Collins, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Puka Nacua, first place with only $515 per yard, in the metric. However, only Nacua, St. Brown, and Collins recorded more yards than Pickens in the 2023-24 season. Although George Pickens still has more developing to do in his NFL career, there's no denying that he's a great deal for the Steelers while he remains on his rookie contract. Pickens will be a key aspect of the Steelers' 2024-25 offensive attack as Pittsburgh enters the season with a new offensive coordinator. Steelers interviewing C.J. Stroud coach for OC job. The Pittsburgh Steelers are hunting for a new leader on offense. After the disaster class that was Matt Canada's tenure, the team badly needs someone to revamp their offense. They certainly have the weapons for a competent offense at the very least. They just need to be utilized properly with the right system. With that in mind, the Steelers are interviewing a coach that was able to take a rookie quarterback and a ragtag group of skill players into an elite offense. Pittsburgh is bringing in Houston Texans QB's coach Jared Johnson for an interview for their offensive coordinator job, per Tom Pelissero. That's an interesting route to take for the team. Johnson is part of the Texans coaching staff that turned Houston from a supposed bottom feeder to a divisional round contender. While most of the attention will go to the offensive coordinator, especially since DeMeco Ryans is a defensive coach, the QB's coach is often a crucial part in designing the offense as well. Johnson could, in theory, bring some of his ideas from Houston to the Steelers to help Kenny Pickett. The journey of Kenny Pickett in the NFL is a rather up-and-down affair. There are times where the Steelers' quarterback looks like the guy for the team in the future. His ability to lead game-winning drives is mighty impressive. However, for every game-winning drive, Pickett has also looked equally bad in some games. Some might attribute this inconsistency from Pickett to the offense not being cohesive enough. That's what makes evaluating Pickett such a tricky endeavor. The Steelers are just hoping for anything better than last season for the team. It was a troubling time last season for the team, as they struggled to find any sort of consistency during the season. It was so bad they broke their long-standing tradition of not firing a coach in the middle of the season. Can this team finally find that coach to take them to the next level? Or will they struggle once again, leading to a mediocre season? Coleridge Bernard, C.J. Stroud IV, born October 3, 2001, is an American football quarterback for the Houston Texans of the National Football League, NFL. He played college football at Ohio State, where he holds several school records, including most passing yards in a single game with 573, as well as being the first player to throw for 6 touchdowns 3 times. Stroud was a Heisman Trophy finalist in 2021 and 2022 and was selected by the Texans second overall in the 2023 NFL Draft, where he set multiple rookie and playoff records en route to the Texans' first division title and playoff victory since 2019. And you fan, what do you think of the C.J. Stroud situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.